we are the tail end. I think 90% of the topics have been covered. It's been a very aggressive program. Our respective leadership have got something in common, that our president and the president of the UAE, they are very aggressive, results-oriented people. So they are putting myself and my counterpart, the Minister for Trade, on their toes. So our teams are working around the clock, and it's my hope that by end of April, end of next month, this will be inked. UAE is already one of the top 5 leading, trading partners of Kenya. So we are already trading, but our volume of trade is very low. We are under $250 million combined volume of trade, most of which is tilted towards in favor of the UAE. So Kenya has got everything to benefit, I think even more than UAE, but it's really a win-win relationship for Kenya and the UAE, but particularly it's not just for trade, but as a signaling for massive investment that we expect this agreement to unlock for UAE investors to invest in Kenya, and vice versa. So particularly we're looking at, of course, the agri-products, the avocados, the mangoes, the nuts, our best products in the world, our tea and our coffee. But also because we are also trying to industrialize, a lot of not just the fresh product, but also value-added products, trying to come up with a manufacturing base in Kenya, which we hope also will get its way into Dubai and UAE and GCC supermarkets. Yeah, we're having discussions with the government of the UAE. Already UAE is a leading exporter of crude, of oil, crude when we had our refinery, even now for refined products. ADNOC is a serious player in that market, Aramco from Saudi. So I think what we're trying to do now, one, is to try and streamline that already working relationship, trying to extend credit for the oil product, because we're having this problem, like most African countries, about the foreign exchange. So we're trying to restructure the way we transact oil between the GCC and Kenya, so that we can have ease the pressure on our foreign currency. But also to have Kenya as a gateway through our special economic zones in Mombasa and in Lamu for the GCC majors like ADNOC, Aramco, to use Kenya as a gateway or as a logistics point to supply for the rest of Africa. So it is not just supplying for Kenyan market, but also seeing it beyond Kenya as a distribution point for the rest of Africa. We're looking for companies from the GCC that are looking to, that are having an Africa-centric expansionist approach. And the amazing thing is that UAE is on that trajectory. We're talking to companies who are in renewable energy. We are talking to the telecoms companies. We are talking to companies in real estate, and most of them have shown a lot of interest to invest in Kenya and in Africa. As you know, that one of the pillars of the Vision 2030 strategy in Saudi Arabia is global expansion of their businesses, and we have tremendous interest from Saudi companies to invest in Kenya. So I'm extremely delighted, to welcome a lot of Saudi companies in agriculture, in aviation, in oil and gas, in petrochemicals, in fertilizers, name it. The interest is massive. It's phenomenal. I came to this region as a banker before the dawn of the century, you can say that. And seeing what has happened, not just for business or industrialization, but in terms of people and the human capital and development, young people and their enthusiasm, and it's unbelievable. Going back to Saudi, my second home, it is sort of foreboding, because it's nostalgic. Because I was in Saudi, in the late 90s, and working there as a banker, and going back now and seeing young people, educated, very positive. As someone who has worked in this region and now being a minister in Kenya, I'm trying to, really try to leverage on the lessons that the GCC have gone through and to try and apply the same to Kenya.